Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for March. I hope you guys are all doing extremely well. I am going to take a quick second, Leo, to remind you that this is a general tarot reading. It may not resonate with every Leo out there. So guys, if it's not resonating, please check your other signs and placements, see if your messages might be in those readings. We're going to start with your current energy, and then we're going to go all the way through to the very end of March. So as you can see, the reading is a little bit predictive. If these events aren't happening right now, they might occur in the next few weeks, depending upon your energy and your timeline. Also, be mindful that it is a general reading, so if it's not for you, just let it go. Let it go to somebody else, all right? So, Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Leo? What would you like Leo to know from March? All right, Leo, you are starting out with the Sun in reverse, and you have the Queen of Cups. All right, so some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but I feel like this is you. I feel like your heart is open. I feel like you're in a very loving, very nurturing energy here, but there's a sense of unhappiness that is going along with this. It's almost like there's something that's out of your purview, like you can't quite put your hand on it. You can't quite see it. You don't know what's going to happen here. And I do see a sense of melancholy here with regard to love. So let me see what's happened in the past. 8 of Wands. Yeah, there could have been some communication here, and it's left a sense of confusion, a sense of unknowingness. Show me why all this is happening for Leo. Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, exactly. Unknowingness. Not really knowing if somebody's being truthful with you, telling you the truth, or omitting facts. There's a sense here that you feel that somebody that you deeply love has either been outright lying or has been lying by omission. And guys, even if they're like omitting facts that are pertinent, that are important, that's still a lie. That's still a lie. And I feel like that's where this sense of melancholy is coming from, this sense of not knowing. Let me see what's on your mind. Show me what's on. And it's related to some communication you've had with this person in the past. All right, so what's on your mind is the 4 of Swords. So you know that there's still some things here that you need to heal, you need to take care of. I do feel like you are aware of that, but you might not actually be doing that right now. There's also a desire to talk to somebody. You may be wondering if it's even possible to heal this connection. I do feel like you're feeling a lot of anxiety right now, Leo. What's happening in March, we have the 5 of Cups. So now don't despair, because this is at the beginning of March. It doesn't mean it's all through March. But what this is showing me is a sense of sadness, a sense of feeling that love is just nowhere in sight for you. Let's look at how you are showing up. Show me how. So something has hurt you. So let me see how you're showing up. 7 of Wands reverse. You're trying to avoid conflict. You're feeling a little powerless, though, in your current energy. So I see that melancholy, a little bit of depression possibly, and a bit of powerlessness. So let me see the energy coming towards you. Show me the energy coming towards Leo in March. Show me the energy coming towards Leo in March. All right, we have the Page of Wands. This could be a new energy for some of you guys. Pages do indicate new energies. This could be somebody that's younger than you, possibly a fire sign that's younger than you, but this is flirtatious energy as well. So, guys, don't despair when you see these energies that one would perceive as being negative. Because remember, once you can see where the energy is, right here, where the energy is going, you can have choices. You can deliberately begin to manipulate and steer that energy in a way that is effective for you. That's where the beauty of tarot comes in. All right, you're not helpless. You're not powerless, and you have the ability to change that energy. So let me see Spirit's advice. Knight of Wands. Spirit is saying there's some sort of a message coming in, and it's going to come in rather quickly. Let me see your outcome at the end of the month. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is the breaking of some sort of a contract, or breaking free from some sort of an establishment or an established connection. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. This is underlying energy. It does indicate that you are very likely pouring yourself into work. You're working very hard. You're working at your money. I'm also seeing that a lot of you are trying to kind of look at the details of this situation, but you could be overthinking it, so be careful on that matter. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Sun here for Leo? Yeah, the Devil in reverse. You're trying to get out of something that you feel was toxic. That toxicity has to do with somebody not being clear with you, not being honest with you, perhaps. It had to do with this communication here in the past, and it is related to love. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn or another Leo. Show me why this Queen of Cups is here. Queen of Pentacles. So there could have been, there could be 2 energies that you're looking at here as well. I feel like this is really your energy though. And I feel like you are definitely doing some self-care here. I feel like you're highly focused on your money. I do feel like your heart is open, but it's just that you don't feel like you're getting what it is that you really want with regard to love. And you don't know how to go about doing it. You don't want any kind of toxic energy around you. You want stable energy, and I do feel like you're stable. I mean, the indications here, Leo, is that your heart is open. You're very stable. You're commitment oriented. I feel like your energy is overall rather good, although there's still some healing you need to do. So let me see what happened here in the past. Why is this 8 of Wands here? Look at that. That's that Page of Swords in reverse again. So somebody was communicating, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So somebody was communicating in a very dishonest manner. And I feel like that communication broke down because you don't want to deal with somebody who's toxic and who isn't being clear, who's not telling the complete truth, or they're lying by omission, or even directly lying. I do feel like for some of you, there could have even been an argument. Why is this Page of Swords in reverse? So you decided to just focus on yourself. Strength in the reverse. So both the Sun card and the Strength card are cards of Leo in the Major Arcana. And what this is showing me is that this whole ordeal, this communication back and forth, has really, even though you are trying very hard to keep your vibration high, it has affected your vibration. This person in particular has affected your vibration. And this is somebody who is rather immature. So I do feel like they have really kicked up a lot of fear. This is somebody who needs to work on their own issues. There's a sense of them having toxicity of some sort. It could be anything, but they're not working on themselves. And I feel like they're just coming across as immature, particularly in their communication, and rather dishonest. Let me see why the 4 of Swords is in reverse. 4 of Wands in the upright. All right, so you're looking at somebody that you can have a stable relationship with. You would ultimately like to heal this connection, but there's this recognition within you that this person is toxic, and you just don't want to deal with the toxicity. So I do feel like you're trying to bring in your own stability out of a very unstable, situation. I do feel like you're confusing the universe a little bit with that because you may be going kind of back and forth. I'm also feeling like you would like to talk to this person. This could have been somebody that you were in a long-term relationship with, or you were even married to this person perhaps. Let's look at March for you though. Let's see how March is going. Show me March for the sign of Leo, please. Show me the month of March. Your cards are flying out, so I feel like that the energy is going to be very, you know, it's going to move, and it's going to move rapidly. All right, so we have the 7 of Coins reversed. We have the 6 of Wands reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. And there's that Queen of Cups. Now, that's in your energy here. We have Judgment. We have 8 of Swords. 10 of Swords reversed. King of Swords. The Empress in reverse. 7 of Wands. Now, you have 7 of Wands in the reverse starting out the month. And then we have, again, the Sun in reverse. Now, that's where you started with. And it looks like that's kind of where you're ending with in some of that energy. It's related to you not wanting to deal with toxicity or healing your issues issues. So just be aware of where the energy is going, Leo, so that you can positively affect it. It's difficult to do that if we don't see ourselves or see the energy clearly. So that's how tarot can help you. So what I'm seeing is that you're going into the month of March, and there's a lot of sadness. In fact, there's a sense here of just feeling like love. You're not getting what you want. You're doing the right things. You're being open. You're being stable, but love is not to be found. And I do feel like in the first week of March, you feel like something that you invested in that was not successful, that ended, you feel like it was a bad investment. In the first week, there's this sense of you're not getting what you want with regard to love. There's a sense of, you know, impatience to have real love in your life. And there's a sense here of love just eluding you, basically, is what I'm seeing. Your wish fulfillment is not coming through. And it has to do with somebody that you had an ending with. Things were not successful. You're questioning yourself in that first week, whether you even made a positive investment in this person at all. I don't see you investing in that person right now, but it's just a sense of, you know, things not moving in the direction that you would like whatsoever. Now, to your credit, in the second week, I see, even though things are not going the way you want, you're not getting your wish fulfillment, I do see you being open-hearted. I see you being very loving, very nurturing, but not really accepting offers from anyone and everyone. And the reason is because you really want a reconciliation. So I feel like you're trying to use good judgment with regard to love. I feel like you are honestly trying to wait for someone else. There's a sense of, you know, this person that you love who has not been in the best of energy, you're not really opening yourself up to other options because you're wanting this reconciliation. And you're really up in your head about it by the middle of the month. It's creating anxiety. So you have to be very aware of that. And I can see that you are trying to use good judgment, but sometimes you feel like you just don't know what direction to move in. You are kind of trapping yourself in your own thoughts and your own, you know, emotions. So be aware of that. And when you find yourself doing that, you can, you know, find some techniques to kind of move yourself out of that overthinking. All right, so in the third week, I do see that somebody is coming in that is trying to repair the damage that was done, but somebody's coming in more of a deceptive manner. There's deception here. There's deception with regard, it's almost a gaslighting energy, so it's with regard to a painful ending that has occurred. So don't let anybody come in and gaslight you, because I see that this is going to cause a lot of anxiety in the third week. I do feel that they're coming in with the intention of repairing damage that's been done, but they're not nurturing the situation. And in fact, they almost have this angry exterior that's really going to cause you, Leo, to kind of put up your defenses. And it could even cause conflict. So I feel like this is going to cause anxiety for you. just be aware that this person that's coming in could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also seeing Taurus here. Libra is very strong, or another Leo. But I feel like this person that's coming in, they're not coming in the best of energy. They're in an angry energy. They're in an energy of, you know, blame. They're in an energy of dishonesty. So I don't see them being very nurturing. It may even cause you to question your own self-worth, your own value, and that's something that you really do need to look at. So by the 4th week of the month, I do see you kind of questioning yourself. It's because of this interaction. And remember, this is what happened in the past. You know, it's a repeating cycle that's taking place here. And I do feel like there could be an altercation. I feel like you're going to feel like your back is up against the wall. You're a bit defensive. And I feel like you're not going to be happy with the way this person comes in. But again, I want to point out to you that this is related to love. It is related to communication with a particular person. And it is a repeating cycle that I'm seeing here that's causing a lot of unhappiness. So just knowing that, you may be able to change that cycle. All right, let's look at your energy, because you are far more powerful than you believe you are. Remember, everything around you, if you look at everything that you're seeing right now, everything around you first began as a thought, and that's energy. All right, so we have the 8 of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and we have the Page of Pentacles. All right, so what I'm seeing in your energy, how you're showing up in the reading, is that there is some sort of sense of powerlessness here. I see you walking away from that, though. Walking away from things that are not pleasing you. This is the work that you're doing on yourself, and I do see you trying to regain your power here. It's elusive, especially in that 3rd week. So the 3rd week looks like it's going to be pretty relevant for you, because in the 3rd or 4th week, there is some sort of an offer that's coming through. There's a need for you to really examine that offer, to study that. I don't see you really taking action towards that offer, but I do see you walking away from things that are not serving you. So let's look at the energy that's coming towards you. Show me the energy coming towards Leo. And there we go. All right. So we have the 6 of Swords, we have the 3 of Cups, and we have the 3 of Wands reversed. So I'm seeing different energies here. I do see the energy of somebody here that is going to reach out to you in a very small way. This person could be younger than you, or they could just be more immature than you. But they're going to reach out most likely in a flirtatious manner. This person is trying to move things to a more peaceful place. There's been chaos. So I would have to assume this is somebody from your past that is looking for a reunion with you. And I also feel like this person's a little bit of a partier, and I do feel like this is somebody that in the past, you know, they may have even involved you in third-party energies, but this is somebody who is impatient to talk to you. They're tired of waiting to communicate. I am also seeing another energy here, though, and for those of you who are dating or going out with friends, you could be meeting somebody new, and this person will be moving away from a situation that they felt was not for them. This is somebody who is wanting to move away from a situation that was very chaotic and into something more peaceful. So you could be meeting somebody new as well. Let me see. That person could be younger than you as well. Let me see why this Knight of Wands is here in Spirit's advice. Why is the Knight of Wands here? All right, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. We have Justice in reverse. And the Three of Coins in the upright. Okay, so somebody is coming in. Somebody is coming in, and they're coming in quick. But they're not coming in with truth. And they're not coming in with a sense of balance and justice. This is somebody that is coming in, and they believe for some reason that they have a right to you in some manner. Like this person feels entitled. This is somebody who could be, you know, they could have been in and out. They could have been a bit of a player. I do feel like this is likely the person from the past, but they are coming in, but they're not coming in bringing clarity. They're not coming in the right energy. There's no balance here. There's a sense here of wrongdoing, in fact. I do feel like this is somebody, though, that will appear initially to be very cooperative. And again, I see that sense of entitlement. So be careful. Be careful, Leo. All right, let me see your outcome. Show me the outcome. Sign of Sagittarius just popped out. All right, we have the Queen of Swords reversed. We have the King of Pentacles reversed, and we have Temperance. So what I'm seeing by the end of the month is that you're cutting somebody out. Somebody, it's the person from the past. I see you cutting this person out completely. I feel like you're going to, this person's not coming in a stable energy. They could be somebody who you were involved with in the past. I feel like this is somebody you were waiting for. And I do feel like this person's caused a lot of anxiety in your life. But I feel like you're ending this. You're saying, I'm done with this once and for all. This person is not offering commitment, or they're not faithful. Because I don't see them offering commitment, but if you were in a commitment with them, I do feel like they're not coming in a very faithful manner. There's a lack of commitment here. They could even be having some financial problems as well. But I feel like you're cutting this person out completely. I feel like you're turning your back on this, that you're like done. It's this energy of, I don't even care if we have a soul contract. I am cutting that. This is the energy of somebody who's doing cord cutting. I do see you coming out, though, as being very balanced. I see you healing your energy. I see you actually going through something of an ascension in this whole process. So just be very careful. There's somebody from the past that is coming back in, and they're not coming back in with the right energy. And I feel like you're peeping that, and you're like, I'm not doing this. We're done here. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Chariot. This is underlying energy, and it indicates that for some of you, you may have travel, particularly in relation to work. But I feel like from a mental standpoint, this is you moving forward, and you will be moving forward successfully as well, Leo. And I feel like you're kind of disengaging from some sort of a cycle that has been going over and over. And by the end of March, you're disengaging from that. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card, and we're going to see if there's any further guidance for you guys. So we have number 30. It says willing entanglement. Interesting. All right, let me read that for you. Give me just a second. When this card comes to you, know you are being shown the ways in which our promises can bind us and in time begin to restrict us. And yet we have given our word. This is the conundrum of human entanglement, of all relationships. There is the bonding and the beauty of what we can gift each other, and there is the binding that comes with the responsibility of love. For this is a card of a person who takes responsibility seriously and who has serious responsibilities, as does this elven one, friend to the kitsune who is working her magic in unison with this tree, for as long as it takes to unbind him from the burdens of those who would exploit nature. This beautiful being has given her pledge to be of assistance with the tree beings, and yet it has brought to her great restrictions and bindings, and even a sense of being imprisoned. This she willingly does, for it is not permanent, and the energy she is offering this tree will lead to its freedom. So know in your own life that there are pledges we make when all is well, and when times become difficult, we then willingly continue, for we know we wish to keep our word and honor our commitments. It is not easy, but it is done willingly, and it is our serious task. and we learn a great deal about what we can do for others. So this is a willing sacrifice before you now, and one that is good, which will lead to many blessings. Know that there will be a sense of restriction and frustration, and that there are many hopes and wishes that seem to be on hold for now. Yet while you weave your own magic within these strong boundaries, know that you are creating great power and growing stronger within. When the time comes, and it will, dear one, the cords will fall away, and the time will come for you to move and be free and wander where you will once again. Yet she is aware that others are also making their pledges, sending their wishes, and tying them to this great old tree upon which many a charm and a spell has been woven. And she now is weaving her healing with her own bindings and giving her energy to this tree, fulfilling a responsibility and a charge she has decided to take up, so that in time this great tree can be free of all that is asked of him over and over. While you subordinate yourself and your own desires to this great commitment, know you will be watched over and that there is greater fulfillment awaiting you too very soon. Yeah, so guys, it sounds to me like a lot of you have become willingly entangled with somebody that has a lot of toxic energy from your past. There's a cycle that's been going over and over, and you've bound yourself to this. You've become entangled into it. But it sounds like by the end of March, you're going to be freeing yourself from that entanglement. So anyway, I hope that this has been helpful. If you've resonated with this reading, Leo, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you guys in your next reading, namaste.